Okay, Thomas. Here you go.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Found all 3. Today is your lucky day, Thomas. I've got one of those data pads you wanted. Well, I mean, I got all 3.
No kidding! Really? Well, which one?
All of them. Okay, here's the first one.
Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble.
No problem,
In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Hold on. I got more for you.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Tab number 2. Found in the cannery.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Oh man, they're gonna love me, guys. Okay? I
Well,
found
don't keep
the
me in
last
suspense.
one. The elusive part 3. Someone stashed it away in the old geothermal plant.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible! You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
It was till I killed them before.
Complete set! All 3 parts! I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen! Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
He's so cute.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Electric charge surface. Okay, that's cool. I should probably go. So now all that's left is to convince him to leave, I think. Yeah. Convince him to leave and then get the power regulator. I guess I could probably do that now. Where is that? I mean, lady, you're not using it. No, I'll just run there. I don't want to go through another loading screen. The scheme's really pretty anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. As long as I don't run into anybody, at least. Oh, there's enemies here.
We can handle this.
I've already ran past them, so I don't know what you're talking about. See? And they lost interest. Definitely gonna have to get that movement speed upgrade. Okay, well, it's a good thing I know where to go because my waypoints are messed. Okay, you didn't make it on this without me. Or with me. Hey, bud. So I got a request.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, When can I expect them back at their posts?
I spoke with Adelaide, but she won't come back as long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
A change of leadership might be what this town needs.
I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
Have your people ever eaten an actual vegetable?
The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here, and only saltuna.
I'm pretty sure it's your food that's making you sick. You need Adelaide's garden.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Look, Reed, all I know is that it involves some really complicated math, and it works.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
What are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
You won't last a day outside the walls, you know.
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
This can't be easy for you.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
No, he does have to do this. It's the best thing for the town. He gonna die. Okay, so I don't usually use melee. So... Oof. Man, troop armor's great, but it's bad. I'm gonna put 5 more into stealth. Another 5 into leadership, because it's been useful. I think I need to increase my oh. Yeah, that's good enough. And I want vendor prices, XP from companion kills. I'll hopefully never have to walk alone. Ooh. That one's probably what I'm gonna go with. Correction, that one's probably what I'm gonna go with. I haven't found myself encumbered yet, so... Yeah, I think I'm gonna increase my sprint speed. Okay. Well, time to go find Adelaide. Tell her she now runs the town. Hope this is a good idea.
Where are we headed?
Down. Thomas seemed fond of you.
He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
The tool he was thinking with was definitely not a wrench. Oh, no, that's a little much. That boy is head over heels for you.
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst.
Okay. Well, you're obviously not interested, so I won't press my luck. Let's go see Adelaide. Tell her everything is good. Everything's golden. She's gonna get the chance to fix up Edgewater. And I hope this was the right decision, because he did actually seem genuine about wanting to fix things. It also did not say that they're using human nutrients. But it makes sense. I mean, if they could manage to use the animals surrounding the areas and their body's nutrients, then it would be no different than how things are now. It is for us. Though, it's not usually their bodies we use. Excuse me, guys. Just running through. I don't feel at all any difference in this sprint speed, by the way. I don't know, I'm sure I'll just have to keep upgrading it. Maybe it'll get better. Okay, so the deserters can go back to Edgewater. They can hopefully start working on things. And Adelaide gets to run the place. Oop, okay. Let's go see what happened. What are you talking about? Oh, the power.
Food's bound to spoil at this rate.
That's my bad. Sorry, guys.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
I earned that. Talk Reed into leaving. Come back to Edgewater.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
I made a mess of things, and guess I'm just trying to set it right.
This don't put us on even footing, you understand.
Yeah, I know.
But it is a start. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Take care. Okay, how's our relationships doing? Because I think I'm actually doing pretty good. Revering. Friendly dissatisfaction, vendor prices are... Yep. Okay. So, I think that's good. Best employee ever deserves a big bonus and a promotion. Okay, they like me a lot, but I did make them mad. The board can suck it. I don't care. I'm just gonna end this game where I'm gonna really tick off everybody. It's fine.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
I know, I'm trying to think.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
Adelaide's agreed to go back to Edgewater.
Didn't think she'd go back so long as Reed was still running the place. Something must have changed. If Adelaide's going back to Edgewater, we'll follow her.
I'll leave you be. Then Thomas.
I'm glad Adelaide's coming back to town with us. With Reed gone, we're gonna need her leadership.
I want to ask you something.
What's on your mind?
What is on my mind? Oh, I don't care for lore. I think we did pretty good. Now, all that is left to do is go back to Hawthorne's ship. See where things progress from here. Do you have anything to talk to me
That
about?
was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
Doing my best. Like, I don't want to be a terrible person, but at the same time, I do have to think about everybody, not just a small group of people. I don't know, maybe I don't know what you are, but I kind of want to go fight you. Oh, but there's a camp here. No, you guys are chill. You're not messing with me, I don't gotta mess with you. I do have to figure my way back, though. I can just climb this. Yeah, we're fine. So I've pretty much cleared up everything I genuinely find important in Edgewater right now. Spacer's Choice, we're working together. It's not bad as long as things go positively. I just really want to see the rest of this game. Little side quests like the finding stuff for the barber and stuff like that, I don't care to do. It's fine. Watch that be the defining moment on whether I get a good ending or a bad ending. Whether I help the barber.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome! Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew.
You can come with me.
I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
I mean, I also just gave a dude a bunch of mechanic stuff so he can properly learn, so I can understand you not wanting to go back. You didn't seem happy there.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you?
Yes.
I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Yes.
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too.
Girl, I will have you on
What do you
there,
think?
whether you like it or not. I would be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin, it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am.
She's so
Captain.
cute.
I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Oh man, whoever did her voice acting had so much fun with it. She's adorable. Oops. So, Vicar Max is here?
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Okay. Thanks, Vicar Max. What do you think?
Yeah, huh?
Oh. I was hoping she'd tell me what she thought. It's cool.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Hey Ada, how you doing?
What can I do for you, Captain?
I got the power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Nope. Oh, yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Thank you. I'll be back. I keep forgetting you actually have to hit the button. Oh yeah.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I have installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Okay? Let's get out of here. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm sure I'll be able to come back and visit at some point. If not, no big deal. I trust this place is in good hands. I probably missed out on a couple more side quests with Adelaide and stuff, but, you know, no big deal. I wish to see the next place.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Yeah, Phineas. Good. I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain, horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
No. Been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay, or I could put a couple light years between me and Helcom. Now, why do I need a nav key to land?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it.
Yeah, it sounds pretty fun.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys called Kelly.
Okay, you know what? That makes sense. Okay, I'll go have a word with her.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Cool, I'll put it to good use, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Okay, got it. I want to go explore first. Because I noticed I do not have my companions with me.
Is it time for your regular daily period of unconsciousness?
No, it's not time to go to bed. I want the funky shroud. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for the area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise results in being attacked on sight. Okay.
Make
That's
yourself
pretty
at
cool.
home, Captain.
Let me see your unread stuff. Oh, forgot to mention in my previous message, silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite cereal. Okay. Okay. That's no big deal for me. Note to self, remember this later, no better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask that? Back to my point, I saw in actuality, with my own 2 eyes, a subliminally powerful weapon in the Wells lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe. Or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He calls it the shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dare push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of fantastical weapons like this one. Weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Lay eyes on the Wells shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. More to be had. Last time I got sloshed, was imbibbed at the last hope on the groundbreaker. Look, Udom was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on 2... I'm sorry, it's really hard to read from here. Make it easy on me. Subtly eavesdropped on 2 Mardets yammering about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like none of us had heard that one before. But here's the good part. The Mardet said the mad The Mardet said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a lazy lab coat? Sure fits the bill. Could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Why won't the Wells just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times. But the architect, be damned, is just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission, or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet. and that even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I use it to wipe out the good, hard-working folk of the colony like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect of that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meantime, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to others of these scientific weapons through Halcyon. I'm gonna pronounce that wrong every time. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in the Fallbrook. Okay, well, it's a good thing I'm already going there.